is Don DeBartolo, a senior commodity broker and market strategist with Daniels Trading, a division of StoneX in Chicago. I am also the trader behind the Trade Spotlight advisory service. Trade Spotlight is one advisory but broken up into three segments. I'll cover the futures, commodity options, and future spreads. This is Beyond the Spotlight, a video that spotlights two or three markets that may become trading opportunities for this week. This week begins with Monday, September 27th, 2021. Please pause the video and read the disclosures to understand the risks involved with futures and commodity options trading. We got two charts today. Let's take the first one. This is December 2021 soybean meal. And what I have drawn off is a large upper trend line that tracks across some recent highs. You can see the market has been trading sideways as of late, and that's reflected in that MACD indicator. You can see it's relatively flat at this time. Though we set a new contract low, that was done on the 9th of September at 335.4, and just above there, there's some other recent lows that is acting as a strong support level. So I like to go long this contract on a break of either that upper trend line, or you can see I drew a couple ellipses at some pivot point highs, with stop losses then going below, with stop losses going below the recent lows or even that 12-month contract low, depending on how much risk that will be. Again, that will be determined on the precise entry order that we take on this contract. Right now, there's very little momentum. That's obvious with some sideways trading action. Love to see that momentum hook back up. Same with the 20-day moving average. That's where the market's currently trading around. Like to see that hook back up to the upside just to give us some more confirmation for an upside move. We can always look to a call option as well to anticipate the move. Maybe not December, but maybe going out to the March contract. Always a possibility as well to trade this contract. So it's December 2021 soybean meal. The second and final chart I want to take a look at today is the March 22 sugar contract. This was on last week's Beyond the Spotlight. A trade recommendation went out last week for this contract. It was sent out on the 20th of September, so that was a week ago on Monday. There was no fill. Looking to sell this contract on a break of that pivot point low that you can see there in the blue ellipse at 1931. That's the 13th low. That has not occurred yet. But what I'm liking out of this contract is after I put the order out, market bounced off that moving average. That's a 50-day moving average right now sitting at 1967. Market failed to take out those recent highs. The most recent one, 2037. We got as high as 2034 on the 23rd of September and is rolling back over, sitting right on that 50-day moving average. I want to see that average taken out along with that pivot point low before we sell the contract. I want to get this back on your radar because the trade is still viable. All the indicators are still lined up. You can see the MACD, that's my trend indicator, is pointed down. You can see my momentum indicator, so stochastics is pointed down. You can see my turning point indicator is turning down as well through the midway point. So this is still a viable trade. I'm working to sell the contract at 1930 on a stop. The protective buy stop is going to be working initially at 2020. That's above that upper trend line and the 20-day moving average. That's an initial risk of $1,008 plus your commissions and fees. My target is all the way down there at 1680. That's near some recent contract lows, and that's a reward potential of $2,800 minus your commissions and fees. So trade is still viable. Check your email. You should have this from last week. If not, reach out to me. I'll make sure I forward it to you so it's fresh in your inbox so you can participate in the downside move in sugar. There's a seasonal to be short as well going into October, so I want to take advantage by having that order resting, waiting for the breakout in this contract. Here's a quick snapshot of what the trade spotlight looks like. Sugar trade looked identical to this. In the top left-hand corner, you'll see the segment. Then there's a write-up of the trade, the precise entry and exit orders, any important information like margin requirements or days till option expiration, and then a chart you can click open to view larger. If you are not following the Trade Spotlight, I encourage you to do so. It's at the moment free to clients and non-clients alike. Just go to the Daniels Trading webpage and click on the Advisories tab, and under Technical Analysis, you'll find Trade Spotlight, where you can read more, see recent posts, and click to subscribe. Here is all my contact information. If you have any questions on the two charts I brought up today, the trade recommendation in sugar, or just the markets in general. Thank you for taking the time to watch and listen, and happy trading.